What if I told you there are 7 simple truths that could completely transform how you see yourself, your struggles, and your future? Stick around because number 4 may blow your mind and number 7 could possibly bring you to tears, but in the best possible way. Welcome to Step Out in Faith. I am Nancy Kerr, and here we dive into faith and hope and finding our purpose in God's amazing plan. Today's 7 truths have been game changers for thousands of people. They're not just feel-good quotes. These are biblical truths that will shift your perspective and fill you with unshakable hope. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Let's start off with something that we all struggle with: feeling completely overwhelmed. Maybe it's finances, relationships, or just life in general. Here's what I want you to remember. God sees every need before we even voice it, almost before we even realize it and think it. In Matthew 26, that if God feeds the birds of the air, how much more will He provide for us, for you? When anxiety starts creeping in, pause and remember, you have a provider who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. Your overwhelm is not bigger than His provision. Truth number 2 hits different when you're feeling like you're not making progress fast enough. Zechariah 4:10 asks, who dares despise the day of small things? That side hustle, that small act of kindness, that tiny step of faith, God sees it all. Every giant oak tree started with a small acorn. Your small beginnings are not insignificant. They are the foundation of something beautiful God is building through you. Sometimes we feel so alone, like God is distant or somewhere else. But here's the truth that will change everything. Acts 17:27 tells us that God is not far from each one of us. He's not up in heaven checking His phone while you're down here struggling. He's right there with you in the middle of the mess, in the waiting, and in the breakthrough. You don't have to reach for Him. He's already reaching out for you. This is the one I promised would blow your mind. Every time you choose faith over fear, you are already rewiring your mind for victory. Fear whispers, what if it doesn't work out? But faith declares, what if it does? 2 Timothy 1:7 reminds us that God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound judgment. Every time you step out, despite fear, you're proving that God's voice is louder than fear's lies. I know waiting is hard, and I know that it feels like everyone else is getting their breakthrough while you're still in the preparation phase. While you're still in the preparation phase. But Ecclesiastes 3:1 declares, there's a time for everything. God's delays are not denials. What feels like rejection might actually be redirection. What feels like a setback might actually be a setup for something greater than even you can imagine. Listen, if you only get one thing from this video, remember this: you are not an accident, a mistake, or a rough draft. Ephesians 2:10 calls you God's masterpiece, created for good works that He prepared in advance. You are not too much or not enough. You are exactly who God intended you to be. Your quirks, your story, your journey, it's all part of the masterpiece He is creating. Here's the bonus truth that ties everything together. No matter what you've done, where you've been, or how many times you've messed up, God's love for you never changes. Romans 8:28-39 promises that nothing can separate you. Nothing can separate you from His love. Not your past, not your mistakes, not your fears. His love is your constant. God's love is your constant, your anchor, and your safe place to land. Which of these truths hit the hardest today? a comment below and let me know. If this video encouraged you today, smash the share button and let somebody else understand these amazing truths. Truths, absolute truths, not myths. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and really, don't forget, you are loved, you are chosen, and you are never alone. I'll see you in the next video.